Victoria was, in my eyes, a healthy child up until she was about 11 years old. She played hockey for Randalstown from she was age 6 and for her local primary school. She represented Northern Ireland, sang to the Queen in June 2012. 6 months later, she was actually fighting for her life. She was diagnosed with a very rare, life-threatening illness called Addison's disease, which means that her body no longer produces the hormone cortisol, as well as a few other hormones, but that's the main one. Her body can't cope with any form of stress, so she's on steroids every day to keep her alive. If she takes ill, she has to go into hospital to get her steroids via IV. It's difficult at times. You feel like wrapping her up in cotton wool, but unfortunately we have to let her live her life and try and let her be a 13-year-old as best as possible. So Victoria's coping well with it at the minute. When Victoria was first diagnosed, she was told this was in the November, that by January she'd be fit to go back to school. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. It took her nearly a year, and she had been in hospital for a further 12 days in October just past, when she was very seriously ill again. They changed her steroid for her evening dose, and since January she has managed to be in school every single day. She does take rest periods throughout the day so that she can go to school and be with her friends. It has been a difficult time, and as I say, she doesn't give herself enough credit for how far she has come. One of the ways Victoria helps herself cope with her illness is to throw herself into her music and her drama. So she has recently got back into her school orchestra. She plays the violin. Obviously had to give that up for a few years when she wasn't well, but say she performed there recently in the school spring concert. One of the other great achievements is she has successfully auditioned for the Grand Opera House Summer Youth Project, and she'll be starring in Guys and Dolls this summer. It was over 400 children had applied, and there was only 250 accepted, and Victoria has been one of them. Obviously, being Victoria's mummy, I'm extremely proud of what she has achieved and how far she has come over the last 18 months.